Hey guys, Cone Guy here, and the update is out. So we're gonna take a quick look at the changes they did to World of Tanks here. But briefly, before we do, people keep asking me or telling me to come back to the game because the game is fixed. The game is playable now. I'm not waiting for the game to be playable. I already know it's playable. It's very, very easy to get used to the HUD, so that's not a problem. My issue is the game was already stale for me before Update 6.0. And now the Update 6.0 is out, the game is a bit more stale because they removed crew members, they removed crew skills, they removed maps. So I'm waiting for the game to be better than it was, because the game was already stale before the update for me. So that's what I'm waiting for. So that might never happen. So yeah, map additions and improvements. Vineyards added into rotation, highway added into rotation, mines added to tier 10. We kind of predicted that yesterday. Kasserine, Fisherman's Bay, and Pilsen added to tiers 5 through 6. Added abbeys to tiers 2 through 3. So that's really sad that that's how they're fixing the map rotation, is by not. Alright, let's move on. Don't care about these. Let's get down to the tank balance. So tank balance changes. T62A, a reload from 6.6 down to 6.3. In case you're wondering, the 430 is the 6.4. The T62A will now have the highest DPM of any medium tank in the game. Congratulations, T62A. Wargaming, you can't do this to me because that's actually making me tempted to actually play the game. I'm not going to, though. T95E6, hull rotation speed from 46 to 50. Holy cow. Shot dispersion while moving from 0.16 to 0.12. The aim time from 2.3 to 2, and accuracy from 0.38 to 0.35. So you've just made this tank an absolute beast. Holy cow. Now the Holland Hound / Black Dog. Shot dispersion from 0.14 down to 0.1. View range from 400 to 410. And reload from 6.6 down to 4.6. Holy cow. That's another nice buff. Now for the Brazilian Bulldog, the health buff from 975 to 1100. We've been waiting for that. This tank has needed that for a long time. Shot dispersion from 0.14 down to 0.12. Not sure why they didn't give it the same buff as the Holland Hound down to 0.1, but that's okay. View range 400 to 410. Accuracy 0.38 down to 0.36. Aim time 2.3 down to 2. So that's overall buff for the Brazilian Bulldog. Then the regular Bulldog, they just buffed the view range, accuracy, reload, and aim times on all the turrets. And so if we go to the top gun with the top turret, its accuracy goes from 0.36 down to 0.34. Reload time from 5 seconds to 4.4, which is a huge buff, and the aim time from 1.9 down to 1.7. Fantastic indeed. And the improvements, I went through them. They're not that interesting. So don't worry about that. I just wanted to hear about the tanks. And then if there's any other big changes, we'll go, for an update, we'll check on those as well. But that's it. Let's go look at a replay. Ooh, baby, look at this map. It's Ensk. Don't you miss it? I know I do. It's Enskor. Enskor is fine, honestly. I don't mind Enskor. It adds, it's one of those reskins, quote-unquote reskins, that actually kind of changes the map a little bit, but not enough to make it feel like a different map, but it gives you more opportunities. So Enskor is one of those I really didn't mind. I kind of liked it. And here we are in the T62A. And I still consider the T62A to be the best brawling tank in this game. And now it's going to be even better. And the reason being, in my own opinion, was because of its turret and its low profile. As soon as you get close to the enemy, there's almost nothing they can do. Sure, the 430U can do that too. But the thing about the 430U is it's got very bad DPM compared to the T62A. The T62A will chew up and spit out a 430U every day of the week. T62A can pretty much 1v1 any tank in the game, no problem, other than maybe the 430. The 430, the regular one, might be a bit of an issue if both tanks trade with each other, just because the 430 has the better rate of fire. But not anymore. Now the T62A has the better rate of fire. T62A wins. It also has the more health as well. So this tank, whew. If you are debating whether or not you want to get this or the 140, I'd say, you know what? Go grab yourself a T62A first. I think the meta is changing. The 140 is still a fantastic tank, but you know what? Go try the T62A. Trust me. I think you're going to like it. Unpopular opinion, I like this tank more than the 140. But that's me. That's my unpopular opinion. But with this update, more people, I think, will be agreeing with me. So, hello, we missed that guy. That's okay. We're up to, decent damage so far. And by that, I mean only 3 shots. 3 penetrations. 50 shells you carry in these things, so you do burn through them. And now you're going to burn through them even faster in the T-62A. But that doesn't matter so much, because you still have the same potential of damage you can do. But we're just going in, like, all right, let's do this. ST1. Bounce off his side. We go into his tracks. Not necessarily bouncing off his side. We probably didn't even hit his armor there. That time we do. And we put it straight in. He's looking, but he's changed his mind about looking, so we finish him off. Someone else, M103 fires, he misses. We're going to beat his reload, and there we go, we put the shell in him. Was it him who fired? I think somebody fired, unless maybe we're not paying any attention. There's a Conqueror going by. Was that a Super Conqueror? I don't know. M103, yeah, M103 still is not paying attention. We kind of made this aggressive play here. The reason being was because nobody was paying us any mind. Nobody was protecting the middle. The Jagdpanzer was, but we kept shooting him, so I think that kind of annoyed him, and so he just drove off. So now we own this location, and nobody's paying attention to us. So we put another shell in there. 5120 is coming, and we're just going to get close to him. And this is what this tank does once it's close. And now he can't get his gun down our hull. He can only hit our turret, and that just ends his existence. But there's an E100 behind us, but that's okay. We're going to focus on this guy first. He gets far enough away. No, he hits us in the gun. And now we're going to change our attention to this E100, and we're going to absolutely just Avada Kedavra him. He's got the smaller gun, and we're going to get around him right here. Oh, he pens us there, and that should be it. He's got full health, 2700. We put 1 shell into him, and we're just going to side hug him. This tank is incredible at side hugging. It's the best side hugger in the game. Its turret is so strong. There's nothing he can do to us right now. We put another shell into him. His tracks are damaged. We go to blow off his tracks, and we do. And we're going to cut in right here. Give him a little bit of a... Oh, he's aiming. No worries. We're just going to drive straight at him. Boom. Get him to bounce off of our turret or maybe our side. Doesn't matter. He misses. We're going to put another shell into his drive wheel there. There we go. And then we're going to drive around him here. Because why not? We put another shell in. And now, yet again, we are at his side. Oh yeah, I took this off of YouTube. I don't know what I was saying here, but apparently I said something that was wrong. But there we go. We're going to take off his tracks again. No, we don't take off his tracks there, actually. So instead, we're just going to, hug him again, get him to bounce, and then get to his side. And there we go. This was a little bit of an ugly fight. In my end, my shooting was a little bit ugly here. But, other than the initial shots as we were driving towards him, he didn't manage to pen us once, and that's what this tank can do. And now, like I said, it's just going to be so much better at that. Now we have just a farm right now, and imagine if we had that better rate of fire. This should be just absolutely easy. Oh, side of that guy? Hello, we're still here. Oh, what did we hit? We hit the gun of the E75? Yes, we did. All right, fine. We're just going to shoot the E75 then. Hello, E75. Boom, we put it into his lower plate. No problem. He goes down. Now they're down to 4 tanks, one of them being artillery. So 3 tanks. Artillery is not a tank. It's an SPG, self-propelled gun. Not a tank. Ah, there we go. This is something I'd like to fight. How you doing, Mr. IS-7? Oh, we bounce off the back end of his tank. And I think this is another ugly brawl here where I just can't aim for the life of me. Boom, side. No, we bounce off again. Unable to quite get it where we needed it to go there. We're going to side scrape him. 80 millimeters of side armor on this thing, so you can side scrape. But we've changed our mind. We're going in. And that one we aimed pretty well, but it went a little bit high, unfortunately, there, so we bounce off for a 3rd time. That finally we put the shell in, and we also track him, blow it off. And now we're at his side. And no, don't shoot there, clone guy. Yeah, you're an idiot. And you bounce off. That, I deserved that one for sure. Now he's getting swarmed. We're going to put this one lower. There we go. And that time it goes in, and he gets rammed by the Patton. We could have easily broken 8,000 damage, but we did not there because we are really, really bad. Anyway, that's all it is. That's the game, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's go take a quick gander at the post-game results. I was reading that message. What was it? I don't know. I didn't read it in time. 100,000 credits. Must have been a ×2 going on, maybe. Ace Tanker. Over 8,000 combined damage. Not too shabby. And this was while we were 3-marking this thing. But that's it. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, slap that like button, comment, and subscribe. Go, if you're playing the game right now and you have the T628, let me know how it feels. If you have the Bulldogs, let me know how they feel. If you have the T95E6, let me know in the comments. I'm curious, because I'm not playing, so I'm just curious right now what these kind of feel like. But that's it. Once again, I hope you all enjoyed. Take care, everyone. Go subscribe to Spartan Elite or Space Bandit, the other S, and I'll see you all later. Peace out.